Hi, everyone. Judge Andrew Napolitano here for Judging Freedom. Today is Friday, September 23rd, 2022. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon here on the East Coast of the United States. CNN has reported, and I have to give CNN credit for this because I can't find it anywhere else, and you'll know why in a minute. It's a secret event. CNN has reported that when the January 6th committee has subpoenaed former President Donald Trump's closest advisors and former lawyers who worked for him when he was in the White House, lawyers whom he consulted on January 6th and the days leading up to it. Donald Trump's current lawyers have told those former lawyers and former high-ranking White House officials not to comply with the subpoena. Well, how can you not comply with a subpoena? You can go to jail for not complying with a subpoena, as Steve Bannon will probably soon find out. Well, what Trump's lawyers have done is to file a motion before the chief judge of the United States District Court for the District of Columbia, seeking to quash the subpoena. So CNN has learned from sources inside the federal courthouse in Washington, D.C., that this secret battle has been going on. Secret because grand jury proceedings are secret, and thus challenges to grand jury proceedings are secret. So if you receive a subpoena to testify before a grand jury and you think they're going to ask you questions you can't answer, you usually hire a lawyer who will negotiate with the lawyers from the committee that sent you the subpoena, and there'll be an agreement about what you can answer and what you can't. And if there's no agreement, then your lawyer makes a motion before the presiding judge of that district who's in charge of the grand jury, and that judge will hear an argument as to whether or not the subpoena is valid, and the grand jurors can hear what they want you to say. If you lose there, you then appeal to the United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit. The reason I add that part in is because CNN reported that one of Trump's current lawyers revealed, probably inadvertently, that he had just appeared before a panel of 3 judges. That tells me that the chief judge of the district court, the one in charge of the grand jury, ruled against quashing the subpoena, and Trump's lawyers appealed it to the Third Circuit, which sits in panels of, you got it, 3 judges. So I am guessing that this is not going the way former President Trump and his lawyers want it to go, meaning that the trial judge has so far ruled that the subpoenas are valid and Trump's former top aides and former lawyers will be compelled to testify. And that issue is now on appeal. It's interesting that nobody seems to have reported on this except CNN. I just read it a few minutes ago on CNN. I keep saying CNN, 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 because I don't know this to be so myself. There are no public documents here. So most of what I'm explaining to you is what I believe has happened based upon my familiarity with the system and assuming that the CNN reporting is accurate. Whew. More as we get it. Judge Napolitano for Judging Freedom.